Hi everyone, today I'm testing the 2024 adidas Metalbone Team and Metalbone Team Lite. As Metalbones, you will obviously expect some free energy, free power off the ball. These rackets are no different. This one that I'm playing with now is the Metalbone Team. Has a rough surface, definitely easy access to the power, and I would definitely say intermediates and beginners, you do not need perfect technique to access the power on either of these rackets. Now the Metalbone Team Lite, which I'm going to get now. This racket, much lighter, you'll immediately feel it. The sweet spot, unlike the Metalbone Team, is now in the center, and your swing speed is just going to be much faster with this racket. The Metalbone Team has definitely a slower swing speed. Any intermediate looking for a more controlled racket, but doesn't want to lose out on easy access to power for their shots, especially their overheads, will definitely enjoy this racket. In terms of aesthetics, both rackets are designed the same. They have this cube design on the front. They have a matte finish, which I really appreciate for lower tier rackets, just because it makes them look more premium, less plasticky, less cheap. I like the sandpaper design. It does give this rough feeling off the ball, gives you some access to spin, but I definitely think the highlight is the matte finish for me and the brushed steel look that adidas went for. For overheads, the rough surface gives you access to spin without losing too much control or tactile feedback. The center sweet spot in the Team Lite and the faster swing speed makes it much easier to control the variety of different shots, especially if you're learning the game. The Metalbone Team gives you much easier access to power with that higher sweet spot. I would definitely recommend both to beginners and intermediates. Maybe for beginners, more the Metalbone Team Lite, just because of the center sweet spot and the lighter weight. Now, while these rackets may look different only in color, they are actually very different in the way they play. The Metalbone Team Lite is definitely catered more for beginner players, players who are still learning the game. It's much easier to play with, center sweet spot, it's lighter. Now, the Metalbone Team is heavier, the sweet spot is closer to the top, but what is nice about the new Metalbone Team is that it's very hard to imagine that someone's going to outgrow this from an intermediate level as they progress through their paddle. Even a beginner player picking this up won't struggle. The sweet spot's big, easy access to spin on both rackets because of the rougher finish. But more importantly, this Metalbone Team doesn't offer anything less going forward in your paddle career. It's not going to give you limitations in terms of control or power or swing speed. I really think these are amazing additions to the Metalbone family, and I really like the fact that adidas went with a matte finish, make them look distinct towards compared to the other Metalbones, so they do look like their own rackets. They don't have any identity crises. They know exactly what they want to achieve, and I think anyone picking them up from the beginning to intermediate stage is really going to enjoy